Hey Cancer, it's Goddess Puff, and this is your next 48 hours for February 25th to the 26th of 2022. All right, let's get started with an oracle card message for Cancer. Spirit, what's going on, my Cancers, in the next 48 hours? Spirit, what does Cancer need to know for February 25th to the 26th of 2022 for Cancer? February 25th to the 26th of 2022 for Cancer. Last shuffle, February 25th to the 26th of 2022 for Cancer. All right, let's see what's going on. I have an extra guinea pig in my room today, so if you hear any extra noises, that's just the third guinea pig. Maria Sabina, healing. And all of these are female authors. They could be writers, poets, female authors. We have Angela Carter, identity. Feel free to look any of these women up. We have Octavia E. Butler, the future. And overall is Emily Dickinson, the soul. All right, okay. I love this. This is going to be a deep reading. Isn't it always for Cancer? But yes, the identity has come up for a lot of people too. But you're healing. And of course that changes. Your identity is solely based on how you see yourself. It has nothing to do with what anyone else sees you as. Your identity is how you perceive and see yourself. So you're healing that part of yourself. And when you heal, I feel like when you heal, you reveal your identity to yourself. The more you heal, the more you see yourself as you truly are. And so it's going in chronological order for you. You heal and revealing more and more of your identity. You're realizing, Cancer, that no matter what changes, your identity remains the same. And I love that for you. It's like, it doesn't matter what has happened to you or how you are healing or moving. It's not making you any worse. You know, it's like your identity remains the same. And I felt that's very beautiful. That's a really strong mindset to have. Like, no matter what happens to me, my identity remains the same. Nothing changes that. And that's really good, especially for your future. I feel like you're some type of scientist or professor. You dabble in spirituality and the dark arts, but also science. You're really intellectual. And then the overall energy is the soul. Yes, because you know your soul remains. So you know your body, your identity changes, quote unquote, but your soul remains the same. And that's what you're realizing. I feel like you're identifying your true identity with your soul. That's how you see yourself. Your identity and your soul is one. How other people perceive you has nothing to do with you. Your identity and your soul are one through your healing. So you're not even concerned with anyone else. You're concerned with yourself. You're focused on yourself is what I'm getting from this. Or how you perceive yourself. All right, let's get into the tarot for Cancer. Next 48 hours for Cancer. February 25th to the 26th of 2022 for Cancer. February 25th to the 26th of 2022 for Cancer. February 25th to the 26th of 2022 for Cancer. All right, let's see. We have strength, Leo. Could be dealing with a Leo or have it highly aspected in your chart. The Hierophant, Taurus. And the Five of Swords. Okay. Overall energy is the Eight of Wands. So you have someone coming towards you with the negativity. Yeah, that's why I said no matter what other people think of you, your identity remains the same. That's why I felt the need to repeat that. There's someone talking shit about you. I feel like it's more than one person. You have a group of 3 or 4 people talking shit about you. And I'm going to tell you now, not just saying this to make you feel better. They're talking shit about you because they're hating on the aspect that I named before. Like, you're so confident within yourself. I feel like Cancer, you're the type of person, or the group of Cancers that are watching this are the type of people that you don't care about the gossip. You don't care about what other people are saying about you. That does not affect you at all because you've realized long before most people that what other people say about you has nothing to do with you. That's their opinion. So you're the type of person, that's how I was in high school at an early age. Like when I was like 15, 16, I realized that like it doesn't matter what other people say about me at all. I just stopped caring completely because that's their opinion. Like they're mad, not me, because I'm not sitting at home thinking about them. So, you know, the fact that they're sitting at home thinking about me is wild. You know, you don't care. That's what I'm getting. You don't care. It's like you got a lot of people saying a lot of negative shit about you. And again, I guarantee you, they're just hating. They don't like how unbothered or how detached you are. Because it's like, this is the stare you give people. You're like light years ahead. It doesn't matter what your age is. So the people who are talking shit about you are your peers. Again, it doesn't matter what your age is, but you're 10 years ahead of these people. In a maturity sense. You're like light years ahead of them. It's like, okay, y'all talking shit about stuff that happened years ago or months ago. I'm 10 years ahead, not even looking at you. It's like you see through people. You may have had people tell you multiple times that it looks like you're looking right through them or seeing right through them. This is how you look at people. You're just so uninterested. It's just like, y'all are so focused on worldly shit. And I'm just like focused on, I'm light years ahead. And that's what I'm getting from you. So you have someone talking shit. It could be a higher up. It could be a professor, a teacher, a boss. You have higher ups talking shit about you. And it's because you just don't care to kiss up to them. You don't kiss ass. You get your job done. And the worst part about this for them is that you are the best at it. Yeah, you have the strength to not care about higher ups talking shit about you. You don't care to impress them. So you don't care about the popular kids at school. You don't care about the boss, the teacher, whatever. You're not disrespectful, but you get your work done and you go home. You don't kiss ass. And people are talking about you. And I feel like they're intimidated or threatened by you because not only are you good at your job, but you don't care to kiss ass. Clarify this for Cancer. I feel like this is work or school. Work or school. Clarify this for Cancer. I'm gonna give you 2 more shuffles. Clarify this message for Cancer. Whoa, okay. Sometimes my deck likes to cut itself. All right, clarifying the strength card is the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, you just don't care. Over, like with the strength card, also Aaliyah could be involved, but you're gathering all your strength and healing because you've healed. You put all your energy, time, and effort and focus into healing. So you're withholding your energy, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. You're blocking out anything else that interferes with that because you've healed. I feel like you've healed a really important part of yourself that allows you to harness all your strength and not give a fuck. Someone here is eating a brownie, an edible, and you are about to be high as hell. So please watch that. If you have an edible brownie or in your hand right now, you take a tiny bite, okay? Because you're going to be high as hell. If that's what you want, go off. I'm just letting you know. But anyway, yeah, I had a brownie once in my life, and that's all I needed was one. All right, so I already know. But I just had a slight whiff of it just now. Be careful with those, y'all. All right, anyway, we have the strength card. Yeah, you're withholding all your energy, your money, time, energy, effort, attention. You're not interested in kissing ass. So they hating because you're not kissing ass. It's like, it's one thing to not kiss ass, but it's another thing to be so good at your job that you could take these people's job. And I feel like it's a CEO, a boss. This has to do with work and school. You exceed your higher ups. And they're jealous about that. Because you're not kissing ass because there's an integral part of yourself that has healed. There is an integral part of yourself that has healed to the point where you don't care about the opinions of other people. You're not here to impress anyone. You're not here to one-up anyone. You're not here to compete with anyone. You get your job done and you go home silently. Clarifying the Hierophant is the Emperor, Aries. That's what I told you. We have the Hierophant and the Emperor. These are higher ups here. And then the 6 of Swords. You don't care. You're letting it go. You don't care about being a boss. You don't care about being the boss, the CEO, the manager. You don't care about being in control. Your identity is not placed on this. And some of you could be CEOs, bosses, and managers, but you don't care about the title. You don't care about the position. The identity that other people and the worldly things that place on you is nothing to you. That means nothing to you. CEO title means nothing to you. Being the boss, the manager means nothing to you. You just get your work done and go home. Because you realize that that's not your true identity. That's something else. That's a worldly shit that other people place on you. You're worried about your soul. Because that's the only thing that remains when you die. Your soul. That's the only thing you take with you. So you want some next level stuff, that 5D energy. I love that, Cancer. Clarifying the 5 of Swords is the Chariot. Here you are. Fast-paced moving forward. So yeah, people are talking shit. And maybe in the past, you had negative self-talk based on what other people are saying. I feel like this headdress, though, is protection. So some of you may wear some type of headdress with chains or beads around your hair or your head to protect yourself from these things. Some of you may ride a motorcycle and you have a helmet that looks like this. But yeah, you wear a headdress that protects you from negativity, other things other people say. Some of you have gauges as well, the way that she had them in her ear. Some of her headdress resembles the things that you have, even her choker. But yeah, you could be your future. You see yourself somewhere else completely, entirely, at a new business, a new home, a new office. I am literally tasting the brownie that you are eating. You gotta chill. All right. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So someone who talked shit about you is trying to apologize to you. I feel like it was a professor, a scientist, yeah. Someone who used to teach you in some way. Someone who used to teach you. They're coming to apologize to you and offer you a position, a job. But you're leaving. You've excelled beyond that. I feel like it's a college professor, honestly. But it could be a high school professor for some of you. It's a teacher, someone who was teaching you in school. They're coming to apologize to you and offer you a position, a job. You're not interested. Orion is the 3 of Swords. Yeah, okay, so someone tried to undermine you as a higher up. A higher up undermined the hell out of you, gave your position. You belonged in this position, but they gave it to someone else. They did this to you to punish you on purpose because they felt inadequate and insecure. You deserved this position, but you don't even care about it, though. That 3 of Swords, I feel like you may have been hurt in the past. I feel like you've let go. Someone else got promoted. Or someone got, and if this is love for some of you, someone else got married. But I know you have the 3 of Swords here and the 6 of Swords, but I feel like you don't care. Like, I'm just getting a I don't care energy. That 3 of Swords here, I'm not feeling that for you. I'm just being honest. I'm not feeling that for you at all. I don't feel like you care. You do not care about this. It's like you're moving on. You're moving forward. You have people placing things on you in the past. You may have been hurt. For some of you may have heard about somebody getting married and you decide to move away. This person's, okay, for some of you, someone got married and they're calling, trying to apologize to you and say, I'm sorry, I would have married you, but da-da-da, or it was some bullshit. You're like, I don't care. I feel like you're free. So you're about to get a message from an ex or an ex-lover or an ex-spouse if you were married and you got divorced. You're about to just receive some apologies from professors, people who you were meant to have the position, the CEO, the boss, the matriarch of the family. They knew you were meant to have it, but because they were so like jealous of you, because you were so good at what you do or so deserving of this position, they didn't give it to you because they wanted to knock you down a peg. These are really insecure people. Very insecure people. But I see you having the strength to block these people off, withhold, to let it go. 6 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, withhold, yeah, 4 of Swords, block it. You in the Chariot, moving on. You're just so far beyond your years. You're so mature. So mature. You're not feeding into it, you're not fighting back, you're just moving on. And because of that, because you just skate by and you don't care, because you're so confident in your capabilities, you know who you are. And it's like, that's the more people chase you. So again, exes, ex-spouses, people you've divorced, CEOs, bosses, professors, all of them are coming back, apologizing and offering you a position. I get a lot of apologies from a lot of people. Let me write that down before I forget, because I'll be forgetting. Apologies from like so many people. Yeah, it's like they all apologize. They all, if I could fit it on here, apologize. I gotta write these down, y'all, because as soon as I get off, the title, everything I talked about just disappears. It's hard when you gotta get on here and figure what the message is. You can't remember the title once you're done. All right, last message for Cancer. Final message for Cancer. Final message for Cancer. Give you 2 more shuffles. Final message for Cancer. Last shuffle. Final message for my Cancer. There we go. Whoa. I am getting so much better at shuffling these cards. Because when I first got these cards, they were hard to shuffle. All right, we have wildflowers. That's you. That's you 100%. I feel like you were just untamed, unbothered. Like, you have one, you're just... And then we have wings. Yeah. The Cancers I'm reading for cannot be tamed. Okay, you cannot be tamed. Creature's paw. Glove. Yeah, you got higher ups apologizing to you. I want to write that as your title. I don't have no more space on this page. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to write it down real quick. Higher ups apologizing. They're offering you position too. Offering the position you deserved years ago, though. It's like, it's crazy because you deserved this position years ago. When you first met them, within the first month of meeting these people, they knew you deserved their position or higher, and they did not give that to you. Position you deserved years ago. Literally years ago. All right. I love my little notebook now. I'm going to read what these mean, and then I'm going to close this out. All right. Wildflower. I feel like that's you 100%. Renewal, romance, awakening. Okay, so you could love your job. You could love this position. You could love what you do. That's why you don't care about the recognition, because you simply love what you do. It's within your soul. It's who you are. So you don't really care about the recognition. Also, like I said, an ex-lover, ex-spouse, realizing that you were the one. But I feel like you're indifferent to that person. The love was always there, but it never stopped you. We have wings, wishes, ambition, wandering. You are just like a free spirit. All right, let's creature's paw. I just get that from, I just get an I don't care attitude, but not where you're trying to like affect people or be spiteful or bitter. You're just a free spirit. You just don't care. It's unattached. And that's a rare energy I get from Cancers. So it's like a rare type of Cancer group that I'm reading for, who y'all just don't give a fuck. But in a positive, healthy way. It's just like, you're loving and caring, but you just don't care. Creature's paw. The other, friendship, forgiveness. Yeah, you don't mind forgiving others. You don't care. You're not, by the time these people come and apologize to you in the next 48, you've gotten over what they done to you like 8 years ago, 8 months ago, whatever, light years ago. You got over that shit a long time ago, but it's been haunting them. All right, glove. Oh, all on the same page. Money, status, complacency. Yeah, you never cared about that. You never cared about money, status, none of that, because you already knew you were worthy of it. You just love what you do so much that you didn't care about none of that. And now all the people who tried to reject you and keep you like small because they were threatened by your capabilities and talents, now they want to apologize. So all the people who saw who you were, saw your capabilities and talents, they tried to repress you because they were afraid of you outshining them. Now they're all coming back and apologizing because they feel guilty. All right, I'm going to leave that there. If this reading resonated, don't forget to give me a like, comment, subscribe, or share. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. If you would like to check out my sister's beautiful custom crystal jewelry, her Etsy is linked below as well. I wear it all the time. It's always displayed here. I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.